Hello dear students, in the last class we discussed Ohm's law, okay, and what is the statement of Ohm's law? So according to the Ohm's law, the potential difference across the ends of the conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing through the conductor provided the temperature of the conductor remains constant, okay. Now, so let us define what is resistance now. See here, resistance, and it is also called electrical resistance. Resistance can be represented by the letter capital R. Now, according to the statement of Ohm's law, what is the statement of Ohm's law? V is directly proportional to I, means the potential difference across the ends of the conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing through the conductor. So let us remove this proportional by using proportionality constant. That proportionality constant is called resistance. Then V is equal to I into R. V is equal to I into R. Then what is R? R is a proportionality constant and it is called resistance, where R is a constant, where R is a constant and is called resistance, and is called resistance. Now see here, what is the physical meaning of resistance? Resistance andre ಏನು? So resistance is nothing but it is opposition offered by the conductor to the flow of current. ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಂದ ರೀ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ಲಿಂದ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಟು ದಿ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಫ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್. It is means a resistance. It is the amount of opposition. It is the amount of opposition. It is the amount of opposition offered by. It is the amount of opposition offered by the conductor. It is the amount of opposition offered by the conductor to the flow of current. To the flow of current. So this is the physical meaning of resistance, to the flow of current. See here, whenever the current flowing through the conductor, there is opposition to the current. That opposition to the current is called resistance. Means the dictionary meaning of resistance is opposition. What is the dictionary meaning of resistance? That is opposition. Then now let us define resistance. So it is the physical meaning of resistance. Then how to define the resistance? So resistance can be defined as by using the mathematical expression of Ohm's law. That is V is equal to I into R. Now let us define resistance. So R is equal to V by I. R is equal to V by I. Now let us define the resistance now. So resistance of a conductor defined as resistance of a conductor defined as the ratio of potential difference across the ends of the conductor to the current flowing through the conductor is defined as the ratio of potential difference across the ends of the conductors. Across the ends of the conductor, across the ends of the conductor to the current flowing through the conductor. To the means here current is in denominator. To the current flowing through the conductor or current flowing through it. Current flowing through the conductor. So this is the definition of resistance. What is the physical meaning of resistance? The physical meaning of resistance is nothing but it is amount of opposition offered by the conductor to the flow of current. Then let us define. How to define the resistance? The resistance can be defined as the ratio of potential difference across the ends of the conductor to the current flowing through the conductor, okay. So by using the mathematical expression of Ohm's law. Now what is the SI unit of resistance? The SI unit of resistance is ohm. Next one, SI unit of resistance. SI unit of resistance means resistance can be measured in ohm. SI unit of resistance is ohm, and the symbol of ohm is omega. Symbolical representation of ohm is omega. Here omega is nothing but ohm. ಈ ಒಮೆಗಾನ ಏನಂತ ಓದ್ರಿ, ಓಮ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಓದ್ರಿ. Okay, so omega is the symbolical representation of ohm. Then what is the SI unit of resistance? SI unit of resistance is ohm. Okay, so now let us define 1 ohm. Let us define 1 ohm. See here, what is the expression for resistance? That is V by I. R is equal to V by I. If potential difference applied across the conductor is 1 volt, 1 ampere current flowing through it, then resistance of the conductor is said to be 1 ohm. If potential difference across the ends of the conductor is 1 volt and the current flowing through the conductor is 1 ampere, so see here, potential difference measured in volt and the current can be measured in ampere, 1 ampere. Then resistance is said to be 1 ohm. Then resistance is said to be 1 ohm. See here, R can be replaced by 1 ohm and potential difference is how much? 1 volt, and the current flowing through the conductor is how much? That is 1 ampere. So now 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt per ampere. 1 volt per ampere. So let us take a to the numerator, that becomes a to the power of minus 1. a ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ನಾಗ ಐತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? a to the power of minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ 1 ಓಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ 1 ಓಮ್ ಇಫ್ 1 ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆನ್ 1 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಲೆಟ್ us define 1 ohm. Resistance of a conductor is said to be 1 ohm. Resistance of a conductor is said to be 1 ohm if 1 ampere current flowing through the conductor, if 1 ampere current flowing through the conductor when 1 volt potential difference applied across it, when 1 volt potential difference applied across it, it means here conductor. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 1 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 1 ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ದ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? 1 ಓಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ 1 ಓಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೌ ಸೊ 1 ohm is nothing but here 1 volt per ampere. Okay na? Now next, graphical representation of voltage and current. So let us draw the graph between voltage and current for the Ohm's law. So graphical representation of Ohm's law. Otherwise it is the graph between voltage and current. Graphical representation of Ohm's law. See here, once again, whenever current flowing through the conductor, there is opposition to the flow of current. that opposition to the flow of current is called resistance of the conductor. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಆ ಕರೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ ನೀವು, ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್? ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ V and I. V and I. So here along x-axis I will take voltage, means potential difference, and along y-axis I will take current. Along y-axis I will take current. See here, as voltage increases, current also increases, because voltage is directly proportional to current. As the voltage increases, current increases linearly. Current increases linearly because resistance of the conductor is constant. Conductor the resistance ಏನೈತ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ constant ಐತಿ. So if the resistance of the conductor is constant, as the voltage increases, current also increases linearly. Means what is the condition for Ohm's law? The condition must be the resistance of the conductor must be constant, or the temperature of the conductor must be constant. Now this is about the graph between voltage and current. Then what is theta? Theta is nothing but it is the angle between the graph between voltage and current and x-axis. Voltage and current and x-axis. ಇದು ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು? It is the graph between voltage and current and it is the x-axis. Now this is theta now. Now the slope of the voltage versus current, that gives resistance here. Slope means here anywhere you can draw the right angle triangle. ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲನ್ನು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ, ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಥೀಟಾ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಫ್ ದಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ I2 and if the current is here I1 and here the voltage is V1 and here the voltage is V2. See here, for the voltage V1 current is I1, for the voltage V2 the current is I2. ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ V1 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ರೀ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ I1, ಅದೇ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ V2 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು I2. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ದಿ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್? ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್. ನಾವು ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Here opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BC. AB by BC. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? tan theta. Okay, now slope is equal to AB by BC. Then what is AB? AB is nothing but AB is vertical axis. Along the vertical means AB is y axis. Along the y axis what is taken? Current is taken. So I will write it is I2 minus of I1. In order to find AB now we have to take I2 minus of I1. So that is a delta I. Change in current. The change in current from where to where? I1 to I2. Then how to find BC here? V2 minus of V1, because the change in voltage from V1 to V2. So now this can be written as a delta V. Then it is slope. Then what is delta I by delta V? Delta I by delta V is nothing but 1 by R. It is 1 by R. Then slope is equal to 1 by R. Then R is equal to 1 by slope. Means the reciprocal of slope of the current versus voltage that gives resistance of the conductor. Okay, so the reciprocal of slope of the current versus voltage that gives the resistance of the conductor. So this is about resistance.